Hello, my spicy friends. It's been a while, hasn't it? You might notice it's been a pretty long time, and also that my elo is not looking super good. Part of the reason for that is that the formats lately in GBL have been, well, they've been pretty much cancer to say the least. Also, Sylph has been much better. Lately their formats have been pretty mid too. Although there are some new interesting ones I'm hoping to make a video on. But anyway, enough of that. I'm hoping to make more content soon, especially with, season 14 around the corner and all. That's going to be pretty cool. Um, Now, as for the video itself, let's talk about Hoenn Cup. Because, well, that's what this video is about. Excuse me. So, I decided I want to make a team based around Sceptile. Sceptile is pretty cool. I love him. He's, he's kind of the face of the channel because I do think it's a very interesting Pokemon. And I decided that I'd make a semi-ABB with it, where Sceptile and Altaria both beat Swampert. Both are kind of weak to Registeel, and both are weak to Ice. Although, now that I've played this a bunch, I don't know. Maybe I should flip this team around. It doesn't really feel like Sceptile is that weak to Steel or Ice, really, because the only Ice in the meta is Walrein, and Sceptile has Leaf Blade. Well, yeah, yeah, it's got Leaf Blade. It's got Leaf Blade to handle Walrein just fine, and Earthquake can do a lot of damage to Registeel. But yeah, it's an alright Pokemon in Hoenn Cup. But the thing is, Sceptile in Hoenn Cup is really hard to build. It's really glassy. Wow, that is so much lag there. I don't know how I dealt with that. But yeah, it's a very glassy Pokemon. Grass and ground is okay-ish coverage, but it does get walled by Altaria pretty hard. But luckily, I have another Pokemon on the team that can, tie, win the other Altaria, being my Altaria, and Medicham, which has Ice Punch. Altaria does not want to get hit by that. A Medicham and Altaria, I don't really think I need to give them a whole lot of analysis right now. Everyone knows what Altaria and Medicham can do. It's like, they are some of the most famous Great League Pokemon of all time. I don't think there's a whole lot to say. I guess that all that leaves us left is to talk about the current battles that we're in. So right now, I decided that I want to go for the Ice Punch, right? The Ice Punch against their Medicham. And they've got a Pelipper, so I'm going to go for the swap in the Sceptile. I do seem to lag a little bit there, as in I can't press Leaf Blade or Volt Seed immediately. And they go for the Hurricane right there, which is not something I wanted to see at all, but I guess they are, I decided, what, it's fine. If they go for Hurricane there, I can sacrifice Sceptile. All is good. Although in this particular matchup, kind of boned. Registeel's coming in. It's I don't really have any way to hit it back. The game is pretty much over. I mean, I'm going to try here, obviously. Not a quitter. I'm going to keep going for this. I'm going to see if I can beat the Registeel. So we're going to go for the Psychic here, maybe draw a shield or two. Yeah, they still have a shield. There's not really much we can do here. Listen, I tried, but there's just not a whole lot. Not a whole lot I can do here. I don't know what to do here, guys. Yeah. We're going to get a Zap Cannon and probably die. Well, actually, no, we live that. I don't know, it's not stab, but whatever. There really was no win gun there. So yeah, good game. Don't really know what to say about that. Next game up here, we're going to swap into Sceptile. Now, fun fact here is that Sceptile actually does win this matchup. Here, I'll show you how. This is usually even easier if they're running Thunderbolt, although I believe this particular Deox might be running Thunderbolt, which is probably why they're not using it. That was a complicated way to describe things, but basically, if they have Rock Slide, they're probably going to throw that out, right? because why would they throw out Thunderbolt on a Pokemon that resists Thunderbolt? So we can easily tank one debuffed Psycho boost because, you know, Sceptile is frail, but Deox defense after a Psycho boost has like no attack, so we can easily tank one of those, no problem. Let's see what they throw out next. Cradily, okay. Well, luckily because they have Bullet Seed, we can easily get to a Leaf Blade. I think we even get to 2 here in this game. Let's see here. This is, you know, this is like Sceptile at its prime, you know? It's super fast, spammy. That Leaf Blade chunks, man. I love it. We're going to bring in Medicham now. We are going to probably tank a Grass Knot. That's fine. Might have tank too. You know, I was considering swapping into Altaria to catch, but, you know, Altaria is not really a good swap for anything. Might swap it now, actually, because Pelipper is coming in. And if I get a Psychic off and maybe bring in Altaria, I can tank a Hurricane with Altaria, no problem. I think they're going to throw one right now. Yeah, it's going to hurt, but they can't reach a second Hurricane, so we are just fine. Going to tap a Sky Attack to close off this game. And boom, there we go. Bye, Cradily. Alright. Yeah, I got the research there too. I've been barely playing GBL lately, guys. The last 2 formats that we've been getting, well, I guess the last 2 weeks or half weeks or double weeks or whatever, really, did not care for them. Barely played any content, but you know, things are changing. It's just ice punch that Altaria, right? Things are going good. They shielded though, which is not a good sign, but they throw a Moonblast, which is a very good sign. Now I was unfortunately too slow on the swap here. If I were a little faster, I probably could have easily reached maybe 2 Earthquakes here. I figured it's probably smarter to not bait, although that was a mistake. Sometimes people just aren't really aware that Sceptile has Earthquake, and... or maybe they are aware sometimes. And Sceptile also frequently runs Leaf Blade and Dragon Claw in this format. I don't know why Dragon Claw Sceptile is not good. Pretty much only helpful for the mirror, I would say, because you're still going to lose Altaria, even with Dragon Claw. You're going to lose pretty badly. Don't really see the point. So, I was really hoping here I could get like a big sweep with Altaria. I managed to Dragon Breath down the Jirachi. We're going to go for Moonblast here on this other Altaria. I thought for a second, like, man, this might actually one-shot it, but then they bring in Walrein, and it's over, guys. Yeah, there is no win con right now. Well, I guess I did have a win con. If I had won that matchup with Sceptile, it probably would have been a lot better. Yeah, just the...
sorry, there's a bit of a stutter in the video. I had to... No, you know what? iMovie sucks. I'm sorry. Mini rant, iMovie sucks to work with. It's got a lot of cool features, but at the same time, there's a lot of weird lag and bugs and stuff that just annoys the hell out of me to work with sometimes. Oh well. Anyway, let's talk about this game. Final match of the night. Pretty good start. Up against a solid lead. We managed to win switch against Pelipper. Now, you might think that this is a negative matchup for Sceptile because of the wing attack thing. But it's actually not terrible, I would say. Like, I think Sceptile does usually lose, but I wanted to go for it and win switch. We're going to pull out the dub here, too. Check this out. I think they let this Earthquake through. Yeah, we love to see it. Just casually taking 80% of their health away. It's so much fun. If only we're Shadow Reggie, right? Or Shadow Sceptile, actually. You know what? Shadow Sceptile would be cool. That should be a thing. But anyway, pretty decent here. Things are going pretty well. You know, we got the Altaria against the other Altaria, except ours is golden, so it's better. And I get rid of their final shield too, which is nice. The win con here is pretty simple. We're just going to Ice Punch the Altaria and then farm down the Registeel. Thanks for watching, my spicy friends. Thanks for tuning in. just getting back in the swing of things. Have a nice night, everyone. Take care.